Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time stopping in, you already know what to do. Sit back, watch, have a little conversation, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button. And if you've already been here before, well, you already know what we're here to talk about. Beverly Housewives, I'm telling you all the time, they hit different. So, episode, first off, let me say, I'm so over this. At this point now, I'm over the whole storyline of Dorit being robbed. I'm at this point now, I'm over it. Can we move on to something else? If next week that's the main storyline, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. Anyways, let's jump right into it. The episode started off with going to, what's her name's house? Crystal's house. She had invited people over and they're starting to talk. Kyle is opening up a store in La Quinta. I don't know where the heck that is, but whatever. And Kyle then brings up the conversation from the last scene with Sutton. She brings it to the group. Garcelle, I'm proud of Garcelle. I'm proud of her. Old girl fancy, I'm proud of her. As everyone is chit-chatting, talking about, oh my God, she said that. The whole statement of, well, I didn't have a gun pointed at me or held to my head or what, however way she worded it. Garcelle pipes up and she's like, well, I really don't feel comfortable with us talking about this, and she's not here to defend herself. Okay, I'm here for you, Garcelle. You a real friend. You're not one of these TV friends. But see, here's the kicker. Was it not last season when Sutton had brought together a whole meeting to talk about Erica and the drama that's going on and how it was going to affect them? I didn't, yeah. So if y'all, Garcelle, listen, you're on TV for what? This is what they do. Come on. But whatever. Then Kyle talks about how, well, this is in her little green screen. She talks about how when she opened up her retail business a few years back, it was flourishing. They ended up opening up a couple of other stores, and then she had to close the stores, and now she's reopening one store and she's keeping it in this one store, and the cost is less expensive in the area that they picked. Cool, whatever. Garcelle is getting ready to go out. Like, she's getting ready to go to La Quinta to go stay at Kyle's house. Garcelle gets this big crystal thing, and she's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. To me, no, it wasn't. Maybe because I'm not really like artistic, but it wasn't pretty. Not to me. I don't know. It looked like butterflies. It looked like butterfly wings slash, I don't know. It just was not cute. I don't know. She said she had gotten it because of what happened to Dorit, so she was just trying to have everything, in line to protect her. Okay, whatever. Next scene is Erica's getting ready to, pack her stuff to go to La Quinta as well. This is when I realized Erica does not wear anything more than once. She had clothes on top of clothes on top of clothes on top of clothes on top of clothes. She said she would wear an outfit once, sell it to be able to buy something else, but because of the whole financial situation, she has to claim bankruptcy or whatever. I don't know, all the logistics. She can't resell any of her clothes. So her stylists are like, well, you wore this, but you haven't worn it in like 4 years. Do you think we should go with this outfit? Like, telling you, Beverly Housewives problems. You don't see these kind of problems on the other franchises. I find that to be funny, but whatever. What else happens? Okay, so then the scene is they all meet up, I believe, at Erica's house. Now, I must have not been paying attention, All I hear is, yeah, we're gonna make a roadie. Me and my fake West Indian self, I'm hearing roadie and really hearing roti. I'm like, they know what that is. What? So I look up and they talking about some alcoholic drink and they're so hyped, and Crystal is, she makes good drinks. I don't know. They had drinks for the road. Whatever. I didn't really see the need for that scene, but hey, Bravo knows what they're doing. Um so now they're driving. I guess La Quinta is a couple of hours away. And I tell you, Bravo, the Beverly Housewives, they hit different. They hit different. It's Crystal and the new character who gives me reinventing Anna vibes. What's her name? Diana. Yeah, she. They're driving on the highway, and sometimes when you're driving, you see an outlet. So Crystal's like, "Oh, I love that outlet." Diana's like, "What's that?" She's like, "Yeah, I forget. You probably don't even need to shop there." Diana says that she doesn't go shopping. Designers send her clothes and she picks what she likes from the clothes and sends the rest back. That's how she goes shopping. Yeah, you don't know what an outlet store is? For you to have been poor, as you say, you don't know what an outlet store is? I'm just trying to figure that out. But I'm gonna mind my business. I'm going to mind my business. Okay. Diana is something else. She is truly something else. She has a whole team go out ahead of time of her for wherever she's staying and rearranges where she's staying so it is more comfortable for her. Beverly, housewife, problems. Never heard of any such thing. I'm, bro, I'm trying to figure out where she get her money from, but that's not my business. That's not my business. Um, then they take it to, oh, they all end up at the hotel. That's what it is. They all end up at the hotel. Dorit and Crystal, they meet up and they start talking. Crystal has to bring up that the whole situation that happened at her house, that Kyle had brought it up. And during this time, Crystal was not Crystal. What's her name? Sutton. Ugh. Sutton. I said the wrong name. It's Sutton and Crystal go meet up. Sutton is sitting there looking, having these crazy faces. Like always, I'm trying to figure out how they don't find her to be weird. She is truly weird. She's very quirky. And like now all of a sudden they're finding how her response was so insensitive. No, she's an actual, I can tell, well, I can't. She gives me vibes that she sometimes becomes very socially awkward, or she's just awkward in general. So if she's awkward in general, why would you think that her response was going to be any different? Like, make that make sense, but whatever. So Crystal and Sutton are still talking, and Sutton says, when I'm uncomfortable with things, I say things, and I don't really think. I was just uncomfortable with the situation because my father, he took a gun and unalived himself with a gun to his mouth. And when I was younger, my house was burglarized with us still in it too. So, I just try not to think about it. No, baby girl, in my opinion, when, what's her name? Kyle was having that whole conversation, she was like, man, I can only imagine what kind of trauma she's going through because of X, Y, and Z. But like I stated, she's socially awkward, so she doesn't know how to be relatable unless it's about fashion or being bougie. Clearly, she doesn't know how to. I don't know. That girl different. That girl different. Um. So then they go to what's her name's shop, Kyle shop, and it's like she sells robes and dresses or whatever, whatever. Then Sutton is always running her mouth. I think at the wrong time. But this time I didn't make too much of a fuss. Thank God. Sutton goes up to Dorit since she's already been given the heads up that Dorit knows what her reaction was, she goes up and apologizes for what? Aren't we at an event? Like, I'm trying to figure out, but whatever. So then the ladies go back home and they're chit-chatting. So as they're chit-chatting, they talk about, what's her name? Inventing Diana? What's her name? Not Inventing Diana. That's her name. Inventing Anna, Diana. She shows like some videos of her daughter starting to walk. It's so cute. Kyle's like, oh my God, I can't wait to. My daughter has a baby. You know, I really would want to have a baby, but I'm kind of starting over again and I don't want to do that. You know, in my head, I'm really 25. How I'm going to be a 25-year-old with a granddaughter. Listen here, Kyle. Sit down somewhere, okay? Have a whole seat. Have a whole seat. So then they start eating. Listen, while Kyle needs to sit or have a whole seat, Kyle, I need you to get your dogs, okay? And have them have whole seats. Because those dogs were so not trained, and or she did not put them away because she knows how her dogs are. Those dogs were literally getting food off of people's plates that was still in their laps. The dogs would just take the food and run. And I'm like, you don't think that you need to be putting up your dogs at this point? Like, make that make sense. And y'all as guests are not saying, like, can you put your dog away? I'm trying to enjoy my food. Put your dog away. But whatever, we're not going to talk about that. So then they're starting to talk about the drama. Because Garcelle understood the assignment. She understood the assignment. She knows what she's here for. It's all about drama and stirring that pot. She's then going to bring up the whole issue with Sutton and Kyle and what Kyle said in front of everyone. So now that Sutton's here, let's talk about X, Y, and Z. Sutton is kind of getting upset, but baby girl, I don't know why you're getting upset about what Kyle has said when it's your girl who's bringing this up again. And as she stated in her green screen, she saw that Dorit and Sutton had made up, but she wanted to bring this to the table for the rest of the women to talk about. Hey, y'all getting a check. Y'all getting a check. So I ain't mad at it. It makes for good TV. Then this is when I'm just like, what? Like, this is when it really gets crazy. So somehow Erica inserts herself in there. And cause I guess Sutton gives some kind of laying behind apology. I don't even understand what she was apologizing for at that moment. And then Erica had to get some screen time. I'm not mad at her. She was like, so do you feel bad? Do you regret how you treated me last year? Girl, you stay trying to mess with Sutton and she not giving you no time a day. She said, no, I don't. I'm like, dang, savage. That's savage right there, but I'm not mad at it. Then Kyle is pretty much saying, like, I don't understand how you could feel that way. Like, you were just so insensitive. Then Crystal, she pipes up. She's like, this is just very triggering for me. Huh? Everybody's talking about, like, how is this triggering for you? It's triggering for her because Kyle and everybody else in the group were saying that they tried to, like, placate her feelings, telling her, oh no, you shouldn't feel that way, give her the benefit of doubt with that whole situation last season when Sutton was a weirdo again, okay? It wasn't a weirdo that she walked in. It's how Crystal explained how it went down. Sutton went to give Crystal a jacket. She said that she was naked. When she saw Sutton, she crouched down, covered her body. Sutton said, what are you doing? Are you just, are you that socially awkward, or are you just that drunk that you're not understanding what's going on? She looks like she has no clothes on and she does not want to be seen. So what's her name? Crystal has said that she felt violated at that time. And all the other ladies were telling her, no, it's not violated. You shouldn't feel that way, blah, blah, blah. So now the shoe was on the other foot, and they're telling Sutton how she should feel empathy and how she should have reacted. And Crystal is like, this is triggering. This is so triggering. You guys always telling people how they should feel about something, how they should react to something. I see your point. I see your point. But then how you make it about you? Like, I'm trying to figure this out. These women. These women, I can't. Then in true fashion, someone has to leave. So Crystal decides that she wants to leave, even though the women were trying to understand. Kyle was saying, no, those are two different things. That's apples to oranges. She's like, but you're just going to gaslight. No, did she say gaslight her? She just said, you're just going to disregard how I feel about something. I kind of understand where Crystal's coming from, but baby girl, you should have spoke up last episode saying, how are y'all going to try to shut me down? This is how I feel. Yeah, that was pretty much the episode. It was okay. It was just okay. Next episode, it seems like it's going to be juicy because it seems like Crystal is going to spill some tea about Sutton. And I'm here for it. Oh, I am here for it. I hope we move on from this, what's that thing called? This whole storyline of being robbed at gunpoint, because I'm tired of it. Doree is having a lot of traumatic experiences. They did express that in the episode, but it wasn't like, woo. She's having panic attacks, and the girls are trying to come together to always like reach out to her. So I will give them that. I will give them that. Anyways, drop down in the comments what you thought of the episode. You already know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on your bell notification so you know when I upload one of these reviews or one of these mini Bravo shows. Also, guys, let me know if you have a specific show y'all would want me to start watching or doing reviews on. Probably doing a review on. Anyways, bye.